DDG has finally clarified the reasons behind his slap of Halle Bailey, revealing that the situation is much more complex than just a physical confrontation. For those following this unfolding drama, it's evident that this issue involves more than a simple disagreement between two celebrities. It encompasses themes of power, influence, betrayal, and the unfortunate fallout that occurs when fame intersects with personal difficulties. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. Prepare to dive into the intricate dynamics surrounding DDG, Halle Bailey, Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and a system seemingly built for conflict and heartache. To begin with, DDG and Halle Bailey's relationship has faced numerous challenges from the start, marked by public tension, rumors, and social media disputes. The situation escalated significantly when Halle accused DDG of physical abuse and secured a restraining order against him. This legal move attracted considerable media attention, portraying DDG negatively and splitting fans into opposing factions. In an unusual move, DDG, known for his openness on platforms like Twitch and YouTube, has addressed the issue. He admitted to slapping Halle, but insists that the reality is more nuanced than what has been portrayed. He argues that the incident was not just an impulsive act of violence, but a reaction to feelings of betrayal and heartbreak. Before we delve deeper into DDG's insights, we must consider a crucial element, Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Their influence looms large over the entire situation. There are rumors suggesting that Beyoncé has taken Halle's side, which adds another layer of complexity to the conflict. Why does this matter? Beyoncé and Jay-Z are not only iconic musicians, they also run powerful companies, Parkwood Entertainment and Roc Nation. They are known for fiercely protecting their artists and intimidating those who threaten them. Thus, if Beyoncé is indeed involved, the stakes are significantly raised. DDG claims that shortly after the public fallout, he received a warning from Roc Nation. The message was clear. If he continued to discuss Halle and the situation, he would face serious repercussions. This highlights the seriousness of dealing with influential figures like the Carters. Fans have voiced mixed opinions on the situation. Some support DDG, viewing him as a victim of a toxic relationship and a powerful industry trying to silence him. Others side with Halle, arguing that her restraining order and allegations indicate that DDG crossed a line. What remains evident is that this narrative goes beyond just two individuals. It reflects a larger system within the music industry that can manipulate artists, control narratives, and wield power behind the scenes to maintain silence or alter public perception. Let's take a moment to revisit what DDG said about the incident. He acknowledged that it happened during an argument, but insists it was a response to feelings of betrayal. He claims Halle was unfaithful, and when he confronted her, things escalated physically, although he maintains he never meant to seriously hurt her. This is where the situation gets complicated. Halle, in her court filings, tells a very different story. She accuses DDG of emotional and physical abuse, including an incident where he allegedly slammed her face into a car steering wheel in front of their child, Halo. Halo Saint is the innocent victim in this conflict, a 16-month-old caught in a very public and painful separation. Halle has been awarded temporary sole legal and physical custody, which greatly restricts DDG's access to their son. In her documents, Halle also claims that DDG displays controlling behavior, such as refusing to work together on a parenting schedule, threatening to take their son away, and even encouraging his fans to harass her online. She expresses concern for her and her son's safety, stating that DDG's Twitch streams and social media rants worsen the situation. On the other hand, DDG argues that Halle is deliberately trying to keep him from seeing Halo, and that Beyoncé's involvement gives her an unfair edge in their custody battle. This custody and public image struggle is not limited to the courtroom. It is playing out in front of millions on social media every day. The hashtag #FreeHalo has surfaced among DDG supporters, while others advocate for Halle's right to protect herself and her child. Regarding Beyoncé's influence, fans and insiders have pointed out the history of Parkwood Entertainment and Roc Nation intervening in their artists' personal lives. This is not the first time Beyoncé and Jay-Z have been accused of using their power to control narratives and protect their interests. Remember the Tory Lacey case? When rumors emerged about Roc Nation's behind-the-scenes involvement, there were hints of intimidation and manipulation. This type of influence seems to be a backdrop to the DDG and Halle's situation as well. It's important to understand the complex nature of fame and influence in this scenario. Beyoncé is certainly a powerful figure in the industry, but her influence comes with its own challenges. The track record of Parkwood Entertainment has been mixed, with some artists thriving while others reportedly struggle or are overlooked. Chloe and Halle, both associated with Parkwood, have careers that fans feel are not meeting expectations. There's speculation that Beyoncé's team may have contributed to this by prioritizing their own interests or, more cynically, by positioning family members like Blue Ivy for bigger opportunities. In contrast, DDG does not wield the same level of influence. Although he has found success as a rapper and content creator, he faces considerable obstacles due to the strong backing Halle receives from Beyoncé's team. This situation goes beyond music and power struggles. The stakes are extremely high when a child is involved. The courtroom drama has only escalated tensions. Halle is sharing accounts of physical abuse and emotional turmoil, while DDG argues that his actions were a reaction to feelings of betrayal, claiming he is fighting for his family and defending himself against false accusations. It seems that neither side is entirely innocent. However, the legal battle is just one facet of the issue. Public perception, media narratives, and social media disputes have created a chaotic atmosphere where the truth is often obscured. What lies ahead? The temporary restraining order is set to expire on June 4, 2025, and the court will continue to hear arguments, with custody issues likely to extend for several months. In the meantime, DDG's YouTube and Twitch channels remain active. His streams, rants, and videos show a man trying to control the narrative while also facing heightened scrutiny. Halle's team is advocating for safety and distance, claiming that DDG's behavior is unpredictable and poses a risk. This situation highlights a broader issue: how relationships can deteriorate under the glare of fame, how power dynamics can affect justice, and how children often become innocent victims. We're witnessing a classic celebrity conflict unfold, complete with modern elements like social media outbursts, public legal documents, and influential figures working behind the scenes. As the public watches, a pressing question arises: what will happen to Halo? Will DDG be able to repair his relationship with his son, or will Halle's protective custody keep them apart? What does the future hold for both artists in their careers and personal lives? Will this turmoil overshadow their prospects, or can they find a way forward? The reality is, as always, complex. But one thing is certain: this situation is not just a simple incident. It's a tangled web of love, betrayal, power, and consequences. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.